Good evening. We have new information on yesterday morning's police shooting, the one we first told you about on the noon news.
The Allen County coroner says 22-year-old Ryan Coons died during a shootout with police. Around 8 o'clock yesterday morning, police went to a home on Weymouth Court on a suicidal person. When they got there, they say Coons started shooting. Eventually, police shot back and killed him. No one else was hurt. The officers involved in the shooting are Sergeant Shane Coleman, Sergeant Daniel Ingram, Officer Kenneth Jamison, and Officer Donald Lewis.
In the wake of yesterday's police action shooting, we wanted to learn more about when it's appropriate for an officer to use deadly force. News Channel 15's Megan Royce got reaction from various agencies in Indiana. Megan, hello. What did you discover?
Mark, I talked with the Noble County Sheriff and police in Indianapolis. I'm being told that a Supreme Court decision gives officers discretion when it comes to using deadly force, but there are other options available before it comes to that.
It's a very difficult decision to make, and it's a decision that they have to make in a split second.
When and when not to use deadly force is something every police officer knows.
It starts off in the academy, and it doesn't end there. This is something that we continually train on pretty much every year, and it's ongoing.
Lieutenant Frederick Ilnicki with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department says the state requires continuing education on use of force and firearms. That's because techniques, tools, and court decisions are always changing. But is there a cookie-cutter answer for when it's appropriate for officers to use deadly force?
The level of force that an officer uses for somebody that's aggressively coming towards them, it must be reasonable. And that's going to change. There's a lot of factors that go into it, and the Supreme Court recognized that. So they didn't say if A happens, you can do this, and if B happens, you can do that.
Noble County Sheriff Doug Harp says using deadly force is a last resort.
Try to look at other things that might possibly be able to use, less lethal tools that some officers have and some don't, some departments have and some don't.
When it comes down to it, Harp says police just want to protect their community.
Police officers don't get into this profession to hurt anybody. That's not why police officers become police officers. They want to help the communities in which they're a part of.
Both agencies tell me every time a police officer uses deadly force, that department investigates that. We're live in the newsroom. Megan Royce, News Channel 15.